So here I was pregnant, 17 years old, going into my senior year of high school in a town where everyone knew everybody else's business. Everybody knew what was going on. Abortion had just been legalized, and I'd been encouraged by my old friends to get an abortion, but I just could not kill my child. It was August, school was getting ready to start, and I was going to have to be the subject of whispers and stares and talk. On top of that, my dad had disowned me, and I know he was angry, and we later reconciled, but that still affected me, and unfortunately still affects me to this day. My mom blamed me for trying to get back at her, and I was just thinking, oh my goodness, I just need somebody to love me. And yet I was getting blamed for ulterior motives. I cried out to God. I cried, God, didn't I just turn my life back over to you? Didn't I just give my life back to you? And my life was in a million pieces at that point. But somehow, in His miraculous way, God began picking up the pieces and putting them back together. And only He can do that. School was hard for me, but my grades actually started improving. And I still didn't know what I was going to do after high school. I was kind of in a dead-end spot where I was. On February 5th, 1974, I gave birth to Dustin. Healthy, big, and a horrible sleeper. I had no idea what I was doing. I was 17 years old. And it was only by the grace of God and with my mom's help that he's probably even alive today. He was in and out of the hospital with serious life-threatening illnesses, and God sustained me through all of that. He took care of every little piece and sustained me through that. Our youth minister's wife knew of a professor at Ozark Bible College at the time who had started a Christian counseling street ministry, and he hired me, and I found daycare, and we moved to Joplin. Dustin and I did. It was basically just Dustin and me against the whole world, basically. I didn't really have any friends down there. I was making about $2 an hour, and all of a sudden I lost, this is just one story of God's provision, but I lost childcare for Dustin because they wanted me to buy disposable diapers. Well, at $2 an hour, I was barely putting food on the table, and I knew I couldn't do that. But God provided a Christian woman, a wonderful woman, to help take care of Dustin. Now, when I had found out I was pregnant, I immediately started praying for a father for my child. I told God I didn't care if He loved me. I didn't care about anything else as long as He would love my child and raise my child in Christ. And I didn't really think that anybody would or could ever love me, ever. So what did God have planned for us, for Dustin and me? Well, we'll check that out in the next video.